Hello, my name is Crino. Today I'd like to talk about politically correct carbon footprint, and I contend it is incorrect to promote the reduction of carbon footprint. Let's go back to the 2009 Oregon legislative session, Senate Bill 80. It called for a dramatic decrease in carbon dioxide emissions. Now keep in mind, carbon dioxide is not a pollutant. Carbon dioxide is airborne agricultural fertilizer for all vegetation and the agricultural industry. I'm not talking about pollutants. That's a different subject. We are reducing pollution in Oregon. There's not been a threat in Oregon, in Portland for a long time. Now, Senate Bill 80 calls for a 40% reduction in carbon dioxide emissions in 2020 below the planned trajectory for carbon dioxide. A group of economists determined there was a correlation between reducing carbon dioxide and reducing the per capita income in an economy. This is based on 30 of the most advanced nations in the world for the period of 1980 to 2004. So, the correlation is that for every percentage decrease in carbon dioxide, there's a 0.71 decrease in the per capita income of the economy. So if you multiply 0.71 times 40, you come up to 28.4. Let's round it off at 28. They also determined there's a linear correlation between energy consumption, trucks, tractors, factories, you going to and from work, all forms of energy. It's a linear relationship. There's also a relationship between the reduction in carbon dioxide and the reduction in use of energy. It's a 0.63 relationship. So if you multiply 0.63 times the 40% reduction in carbon dioxide for 2020, it's another 25% decrease in the economy. So if you add the 25% for the energy reduction to the 28% direct reduction in carbon dioxide, you come up with a 53% reduction in the per capita income in the Oregon economy for 2020. Well, when that committee, the Senate Bill 80 committee, saw those numbers, they dropped it like a hot potato, and we can be thankful for that. Those legislators do something right sometimes, and we need to give them credit when they do. Now, we must expose this because we have an economy that's sufficiently suffering, and exposure is the key to it. Here again, we owe it to future generations to not reduce the carbon footprint because it will impact their future and perhaps even ours. Thank you.